Your girl is an author. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am KENNA. I go by Stylish KENNA, all on my social media platforms. If you do not know me, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. If you know, it's coming up on my 10th year on my YouTube channel, and I'm just super excited to continue to thrive and grow on my channel, especially with the ones have grown with me over the past 10 years. Is a long time. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I wrote a book. My book is finally out to the world. It's available on Amazon and on my website, which is www.stylishkenna.com. KENNA is my middle name, for just to throw that out there. Go by different names if you know me, it just depends, but for the most part, I'm going by KENNA, or it just depends on how you know me. I wrote a book. I'm super excited about this book, and I'm just super excited to be talking about this book. I have 13 chapters. This is a memoir, and pretty much I'm just talking about different obstacles and different journeys that I had to face, and I overcame it. The name of my book is She Never Gave Up. The head of the book, repair so you don't repeat. That right there just says so much, because I feel like a lot of people don't repair themselves. I was one of them. Jumped to one thing before I was able to prepare myself and to fully, get myself to a place to where I am able to move on to the next. So pretty much I started writing this book 10 years ago, and I finally released it on my birthday, May 16th. 2025. I had me a big lunch party back in my hometown. If you do not know, also I'm from Mobile, Alabama, born and raised. I moved away in 2014. I moved away to Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been in Atlanta, Georgia ever since. So it's going on 11 years I've been here in Georgia. You know me, I talked about sharing my story for a very long time, so I'm just super excited to be sharing my story with you all and bringing it to light. I've been getting nothing but good feedback. People that know my story and knew my story, my book kind of put everything in perspective of, when you're talking to people and telling people certain things, you don't go in full details as much, but I was able to get a full effect to the people out in the world, and just to inspire, and because I was lost, and if I had for me growing up, I would be so far. But I'm just so thankful, because my journey, I wouldn't be here today without this journey. Regardless if it was good, bad, or ugly, I had to face it, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to face it and overcome it. I couldn't have did none of this without God. I prayed a lot. My trust have always been in God, so just being able to actually put my story out. For you guys that don't know, I'm just read the back of the book. I may go into depth some more. I'm kind of like working on what I want to do and how I want to continue to do this, but I do want to be able to read some chapters for you guys, answer some questions for you guys as well. But the book is really good. It's a really good read. If you're looking for a really good read, make sure you cop your copy on Amazon. It's also on TikTok Shop. Make sure y'all get this. I got my tea, and we just gonna sit and vibe and chill and just go with the flow. I do just want to let y'all know that it is available. I will be going in depth talking more about my book to you all. I'm just so happy that I'm able to do this. I'm not for sure if this is gonna be like a podcast, but this is gonna be part 1 of this book. It's just been a long time coming, and I just want to say to everybody that's like want to do something, y'all, please just do it. I talked about this book 10 years ago, and to see that I've actually finally got this book in my hand, it means so much to me, because where I'm from, I grew up, I had a good childhood or whatever, but when it came to like dreams and goals and stuff like that, people don't get far. Like, it's not something like an everyday thing where I'm from Mobile, Alabama, y'all. Like, you know, things have gotten better now, but a lot of stuff don't just happen, and it's not too many authors in my hometown. So I always knew I was gonna write a book. I always knew I was gonna share my story, because my story, it was just to the point where it was nothing but God. Each obstacle that I went through, God got me through it. So I knew for a fact I was going to have to put it out there. I'm scared. I was scared. I sat on this book for a very long time. God was like, girl, no, you finna put this book out. So just to give you a little backstory on me putting my book out, I didn't know if I needed to just write it or if it was just, you know, something for me to heal myself. And so one day, you know, God had gave me plenty of signs like, girl, write your book, put your book out. Write your book, put your book out. I'm like, no, this is not God. Like, nah, he don't want me to put my book out. Like, I'm talking about things like a lot of people wouldn't talk about. So I put things in this book. A lot of people, my mom even side-eyed me and was like, girl, you really wanted to let the world know about this? Yeah, because would have been, you know, I feel like my upbringing would have been a little bit different, but I'm not regretful for none of it. I'm so thankful for my lifestyle, my childhood, my growth, my come up. I had an amazing journey. And it was a journey that I'm able to sit here and share with the world, and just hope someone can read my story and take from it and know that she went through this and got through it. I can do it too. So just to explain the cover is my hand and my younger me. I cried a lot. I'm very emotional, like, but what I went through built my muscle, y'all. Like I'm still sensitive, but I can like master it real good to the point where, like, if something bothering me, like, I can just pray about it, like, you know. And that's sometimes hard to do because I'm like so strong, and sometimes I don't want to be so strong. I want to, you know, have my vulnerable moments. But I could have just this little girl hand, you know, just would mean so much to me, because when I was little, like, I would always dream about me in my 30s. I'm in my 30s. I would always dream about me. What would I be doing in my 30s? What would my 30s look like? I used to be like, I can't wait to see me in my 30s, because I was hurting so much and I kept so much bottled up inside as a little girl. I just always wondered what the 30-year-old me would be like. Like, to know me, y'all, you have to know, like, I was very sensitive. Like, I would cry, like, for if I was happy, sad. I was just so emotional about a lot of stuff, and I didn't know how to express myself. So I just think about that little girl now. Now that I'm in my 30s, I just think about that little girl so much, and I just want to hold her hand and hug her and just let her know, the little girl know, when you get in your 30s, everything's gonna be okay. When you gonna conquer everything that you go through, everything that you was feeling. If I could just tell myself everything was gonna be okay, because I didn't think things were gonna be okay. I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Like, there's things I still haven't talked about. Like, I can literally tell you some more stories, but maybe a book too in the future. We don't know. Let me drink some tea. I did over 75 sales. Like, that's a lot, and I'm just super excited. But yeah, I did want to just read the back of the book. I will be going in depth, doing more videos, talking about the stories, getting y'all some juiciness, a little bit more, you know, before you buy it, so you can be like, okay, I want to buy this book, because y'all, like, literally. But yeah, this book was written to help you know your worth and to never settle for something you truly feel isn't for you. I found found myself facing two challenging situations back to back, leaving me no time to catch my breath or fully recover from one before moving on to the next. Life moves so quickly that we often overlook the important things we should notice and appreciate. I was looking for someone to protect me when I was protected the entire time. God had me all along. We live and we learn. My situation shaped me into the person who wrote this book to remind the world that we are worth more than we may think or others might make us feel we are. My father was right the entire time. Most of these guys only want one thing, and once they get it, their interest often fades. It's best to hold out into marriage, to be intimate, and to bring kids into this world. Throughout my trials, I knew everything was taking me to my purpose and what I needed to know to help others and to teach Leah. God would never give us more than we can bear. That sums up what the book is about. It's a good book. I always say it starts at home. If you don't know, it starts at home. And like I said, I had a really good upbringing, a really good childhood, but everything starts at home. Parents marry young. I always dreamed of marrying, you know, being with my one person and my one person only. So, you know, challenges. It was just challenges, and sometimes, you know, it takes for us to get hurt and cry and, you know, to get where we're going, and we may not understand it at the time, but it will get better. Trust and believe. Like, I've been through some things, and I know a lot of people have too. So just trust and believe in God, y'all. But yeah, this is the book. It's a matte. I'm thinking about doing an Audible, but I'm not for sure, y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna have to work on that, but I'm definitely thinking about doing an Audible because some people have been asking me about doing an Audible. So I was like, you know, I don't know, but I do want to give everyone the opportunity to enjoy this book. This book means so much to me. It's like so dear to my heart. I honestly cannot believe that I have 13 chapters. Like, it's matte black. I just love everything about it. The feel, it's just so baby soft. Like, literally, to be a matte, like, it's really baby soft. I was also thinking about doing hardcover, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Another book is to be coming, just don't know when. Y'all, make sure y'all check out Amazon. I will leave the link in this video so you guys can check it out. If you don't have Amazon, we are on the TikTok shop. You can purchase my book on the TikTok shop. Purchase through Amazon, you getting the book just through Amazon. But if you purchasing it through me, your customized ink pen along with a bookmark and signed by me. But you get also the book through Amazon. It would just be the book. So I just wanted to throw that out there so people won't be like, oh, how did this person get this? I didn't get this. That's why, if you ever, you know, was wondering. But yes, you guys, I'm super excited to be doing these type of talks with y'all. Like, I'm really gonna go in depth with the book. I'm just super excited to sit down and just see what you all questions are once I read like certain little parts of the book. I just want to know your thoughts and if it helped you. Like, I've been getting so many personal feedback as far as like people telling me like, oh my gosh, like, girl, at first I was like 18 and older, and a lot of people that read the book, they like, no, my 16-year-old daughter is about to read this book. I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm just, you know, to each his own. It's a really good book, but you know, I'm telling it all, you know what I mean? Just share my story, hopefully give someone the courage to share your story too. I tell people all the time, share your story, tell your story. When I be hearing people what they go through, I be so like intrigued and it's in tune to what they're saying, and like want to know more about their story. So I always tell people, tell your story. I said I was writing this book when I was 26 years old and not thinking too much of it. I just knew I was gonna write a book one day, and I was just like, you know, it took so long, but everything is God timing. Like, you can't rush it. When I tell you, it was no rushing, it was no nothing. It was God's timing. Like, it was God's timing. And just to piggyback off of that, let me tell y'all how I got to the point where I knew that I was supposed to put my book out. Like I said, God was telling me the whole time that I needed to put my story out, until one day I was like, God, I really need to know if I need to put my story out to the world. I need to know. Like, I know you ain't told me plenty of time, that you ain't showed me signs. I ain't prayed about it. You answer, Lord God. I was like, Lord, I know you tired of me. I know you tired of me. But I just need one more confirmation from you to confirm that it's time to put your book out. So I prayed. I said, God, give me a sign. And sometimes God know us more than we think. Like, Lord, give me a sign where I'm gonna know it's from you, and I'm easy to like know it's from you. It's no other way. It's no question. I couldn't question it. Like, I needed to know. I knew that it was for a fact from you. So I prayed and said, Lord, give me a sign. Like, give me a sign. And when I tell you guys, the very next day, I go to my phone, I open YouTube, and the very first thing I saw was someone had a table lined up full of books. And I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to pop the video on the screen showing the video that I saw. And the person was actually talking about how they just went into the random store and they said they was going to start reading books, and they purchased some books. And I instantly like, God, hold up now. I know I just prayed this prayer, but I wasn't expecting you to give me this sign so soon. Like, you know, I thought I was going to get a little sign maybe a month or so, 2 months or whatever. Like, I was not expecting it the next day. So I went on with my day, didn't think too much of it, but I was like, oh my God, like books, like what? I just asked God to show me some books. Very simple. Like, I asked God, show me some books, and that's how I'm gonna know it's time for me to put my book out. And when I saw those books, I just instantly knew. So went on by my day, picked my daughter up from school. In the carpool line, she gets in the car and she has like 3 or 4 books in her hand. Like, Mom, and look what I got today. Now, she bring books all the time. Normally she would have them in her book bag and we'll pull them out once we get home. But she had these books in her hand. And I knew then, I felt it, y'all. I felt God's presence in that very moment. And it gave me chills. And I knew then that it was time. Here, it was no question. Like, it was to the point where I knew I had to do it. If this was something that I wanted to do, I knew I had to do it. There was no doubt at all. I knew it was time. And yeah, I'm just so thankful, and I'm just ready to see what else God has for me, because he has more in store for me. I'm just so thankful for him. You know, he is my light and my salvation, y'all. So I just lean on him for everything. I'm super excited. We're gonna get cozy with this. Like, it's nothing like too much. We just gonna be on chill vibes. Like I said, I got my tea. We're gonna be chatting. We're gonna be talking about this book, and we're gonna get into depth, because a lot of people that read my book, they calling me like, who is this girl? Who is this person? Who is this? Like, I don't remember this, that, and the third. And of course, you know, the people that know me know, but you know, people like, oh my gosh, like, you know, and a lot of people are not even asking questions like, who is this? They just like, oh, this person sucks, or this person, like, I can't believe that person, not actually knowing who the person is. I made it really distinct about, you know, who people are, unless you actually know me. But other than that, you won't know who I'm talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because this is my first video. Well, this will probably be my second video, because I am going to do another story time. I don't know if my story time will be before this one or after, but either way, this will be my first video in 2025, y'all. I just been going short crazy, TikTok crazy, and mompreneur crazy. So I haven't really had time to do my long form content, but I'm super excited to be doing this, because y'all, like, I'm finna go hard with this. I've been doing this for too long, and I'm gonna go hard with, you know, continue to build my brand and my audience. And one thing about my book, I want you all to talk to me. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you can relate. My main goal is for people to be able to be relatable. People can look at my book and be inspired through my story and know that anything is possible. Like, regardless of what you're going through, you're going to get through it. So that's just the main thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, y'all. Don't forget to shop. It's in the TikTok shop. It's on Amazon. She Never Gave Up. Yes, y'all, get y'all copy. And thank you guys for, you know, always supporting me, always just being there. Continue to support your girl. Y'all know, if you know me in real life, y'all know I be working hard. I'm a mom. I be working hard. I'm a real mompreneur. My daughter be out here working, and my book will tell you why I go so hard, and I go so hard for her, and, you know, breaking different cycles and things like that, things that I was used to. I knew I didn't want her to be, you know, I just wanted her with a different lifestyle, a different outcome, regardless like of what, to have better. We always want more for our kids. I hope that's what everyone wants, because I know I want more for mine, and she's my only child. So of course I'm going to go hard and do what I need to do to protect her. And yes, you guys, thank you guys so much. I love you all, and stay tuned. I can't wait to bring y'all more. And yes, y'all, get y'all copy. Your girl is an author.